So here we go again on my own. Friday lunchtime. I've come out again to have another go at the bilge pump. I don't know whether it's the switch, the pump, the wiring, and right now I don't care. I just want it to work. So I didn't like the bilge pump anyway, because it was one that kind of automatically came on every 2.5 minutes, and all day, all night you get a zzz as it kind of self-checks. So it wasn't working at all last week, so I brought a new one from Roommate, which is fully automatic now. It's got a float switch or something in it. It won't come on and self-check every 2.5 minutes. So I'm putting that on, and I got a new bilge pump switch. Okay, I've blown 150 quid. I just want peace of mind. Sometimes you just gotta suck it up, buttercup. Anyway, where are we at? Still going through the working my notice at work, and got about 7 weeks to go. It is a strange time. I'm very impatient. I just want to move on with the next chapter, and yet I've got to finish up, do a handover, wrap everything up and say goodbye, and I've just got to be patient. It will come very, very quickly, but I am just so incredibly excited. All I watch on YouTube is people's what retirement is like, the home truths, the emotional roller coaster, money, all of these sort of things, boredom. So I'm reading and reading as much as I can to prepare myself. I am lucky. I've got lots of hobbies, lots of friends, family. Very lucky man. So I think today will be quite quick, because I'm just going to do a lash up with the wiring for the bilge pump. If I get a chance, I'm going to have a look at the rear step and getting that put back in, because it is a bit dangerous getting it off and on the boat all the time. I'll try to do that. And again, if I have time after that, I'm going to start trying to reassemble the steering. But I think I'll probably run out of time, but hopefully come back over the weekend, all things equal. So I've just disconnected the old bilge pump from the pipe that we feed the water out from. I've got, through reasonable guesswork, the right size, so that should just slide on there, which it does. There should be a Jubilee clip lurking, which it is. Let's just get that on, and let's see about submerging that into bilge. Good, that works. Next step is to not get the wires wet. Let's put that under the exhaust for a minute. Right, let's disconnect. I'm not going to do the wiring properly. I'm just going to use these blue connectors again. Those two, red. What I've had to do is use two cores, because what I want to make sure I do is use the right gauge, and this is, I think it's 1 mil, might be 1.5 mil, but it's the same physical size as the wiring that's out of the bilge pump. So I know I've got, this is right, so we've got new switch, new pump and new wiring, which is of equivalent gauge. So what I need to do now is to, well, actually this will tell me if it's 1.5. It's 1.5 strips it, so maybe it is. So I'm just going to terminate these, and we shall see how we get on. Although actually the original 2-core has got some connectors already, so it should be okay actually. Let's see if this is the right gauge to fit in there, which they are, except that's too long. And then I'll have to order some 3-core of the right gauge. And it might be a case of our TFM. Oh, that's not a melting one, that's a crimper. Are these crimpers? Don't know. Well, that's not shrinking like a crimper. So let's. So that isn't shrinking like a crimper. See, that's a bigger gauge. That blue than these. So should I be using on these red shrinkers? So that's done. I take the new switch, and according to the bilge pump, the automatic, which is red of the pair, goes to not this one, because this is the manual. So that red goes to automatic, that far one, which is that one there. That looks about right. So that is, this is the red from the pump, goes to there. The black goes to earth. Live goes to, power goes through the fuse, which is here. I'm just swapping over the fuse that was in the old switch. I've just actually been reading the manual. That's 15 amp, which is overkill. So let's see if I've got a 5 amp, which is what it should be. 10 amp. So 10 or a 3. Stick a 10 in. 10 in was what it was. Maybe that's why it burnt out. Don't know. Let's put that in and see if we get any joy. So that's it. So let's try auto. It's making a noise. Let's go see. Well, it made a noise. It just now stopped as I got approached it. Let's try shoving it down with a screwdriver technique. Silence. How on earth can I mess up 3 wires? Let's get the multimeter around. Well, it's pumping away like a crazy thing on auto, and then gone off. And if I just switch it to manual, you can hear it whirring away, and I put it back to manual. Oh, did the light come on? Yeah. I shall leave it like that for now. I've got this side piece on. It's just screwed on, 4 pieces just aligned enough. The actual bulkhead itself is such poor condition. I try to pick the best parts of the bulkhead. For now, got this piece in there. It's not great, it's not pretty. All of this is rotten. This is all rotten. This is all part of the back piece here. That will need to be replaced. This is just about making it safe enough to get off and on board. Let's put the actual lid on it, see if it fits. Put this piece, crikey, I did this back in last summer, summer before, 2 summers ago. It's just that, see, that's just rubbish. This is just rubbish. It'll be safe enough to stand on until I can replace it properly. We screw this in place, and at least we know it's not going to slip. And for the winter, until I can get the boat out of the water and I can do it properly. Oh, bum. That'll do for now. Well, may as well stand on it. That'll do for now. Another frustrating few hours. The pump is working. Another frustrating few hours. Another frustrating few hours. The bilge is working, or it's... Cheers. Another frustrating few hours. A frustrating few hours. I've got the bilge pump working, I think. I haven't heard it whirring for a while, but I haven't really been this part of the boat to hear it. I've been busy out the back. I'm pleased that I've got the lid back on the gas bottle box. Trouble is, you're mounting it on rotten timbers, which need to come out. So this is the thing about what I'm hoping when I'm retired. I can take the boat out of the water, I can do the hull, I can spend days here and if I get it into a workshop area, I won't be trying to be quiet for the neighbours. I can crack on all day into the evening and the next day. That is hopefully about 6 months away. Meanwhile, I'll potter on. I want to try to get this steering done when I get back. I might come back at the weekend if possible, but the steering, putting that back together, is priority, and then I can carry on doing the electrics. We shall see. If I don't get back here over the weekend, then it'll be back to work Monday. Hopefully start discussing with my temporary replacement, handing over the next few weeks through December and into early January. But then after that, of course, we'll be in the middle of deep winter. I might not be able to get out here very much. I'll have to do all those other things I want to do. But sign off now. Get home and this is rubbish.